Hello everyone, welcome to August Real Estate Market Update. I'm Uros Markovic, Calgary area realtor. Sales are slowing down, but look closer. Well, we have hit the midpoint of the summer in Calgary with another record-breaking stampede behind us and much better weather this year than the last one. Longer days and summer vacations typically mean more time to see houses and write up deals. However, this year has been a little bit different due to the early start we had of our traditional spring selling season. Let's talk about Calgary's market in July. Calgary's hot season start resulted in a slower summer than last year, with 2,380 sales recorded in July, which is down by 10% year over year and making the second month in a row that have moved downwards from our peak sales figures which we achieved back in May. Interestingly, our months of supply figure has also shifted closer to balanced market conditions, coming at 1.35%, which is 32% higher than the last year and the highest it has ever been over the last year and a half. Balanced market conditions are considered to be between 2 and 4 months of supply. So despite the apparent slowdown, we are still in seller's market territory, and it is unlikely to change for the rest of the year. Now, I would like to give you a pricing picture. The Calgary market is leveling off here as well, with the benchmark price down slightly from the last month to 6,700, which is only $3,700 more than April's price. So I feel it is safe to say that Calgary has already achieved most of these pricing gains for 2024, and we should expect the benchmark price to stay flat at a very low 600K range for the rest of the year. Well, now I would like to paint you the inventory story picture. What is important to note is that even though the market conditions appear to be trending towards buyers, with inventory up 20% year over year and new listings up for 11% from the same time last year, a significant portion of this inventory is coming in at a high price point, with listings at $600,000 and more, accounting for 3 of the 4 highest segments tracked down by Calgary Real Estate Board. Don't forget that we are still in a seller's market. What this tells us is that Calgary market is lacking inventory at lower price points, because sale in a below average price bracket almost always also results in a sale in a higher price bracket, as Calgary buyers tend to trade up rather than selling and moving away. This is a trend I could see continuing for the rest of the year, with the statistics suggesting more balanced market conditions, when in reality it is just that we have more inventory at the higher price points. So it is very much a strong seller's market if we are putting up a property for sale under 600,000. In fact, if you're looking at the inventory above 1 million, we currently have approximately 610 listings relative to a fewer than 200 sales in July, which could indicate the buyer's market in the upper price points. This is also the true for the property price between $700,000 and $1 million. However, it is not as pronounced, with just around 1,000 listings and about 500 sales. So this is higher than the average months of supply metric of 1.75, but you can see that it is the inventory at the higher price ranges that is pulling the statistics closer to balanced market conditions overall. Now let's talk about the interest rates. What could change this is the later half of the year is the impact of decreasing interest rates, as Bank of Canada recently reduced the prime lending rate by another quarter point, or 0.25%, for the second time in a row. This was widely anticipated, mostly because the construction sector is also sensitive to higher rates, so to finance new housing supply. So it's doubtful that the rates will increase again, and more likely that they will continue to trend downwards. The only question is how fast and by how much they are lowered. But it is safe bet to assume we will see another reduction in September. And now let's share some local news. In local news, 2 hot button topics made headlines in July. First up, we have the first phase of a Greenline LRT being cut nearly in half due to the increased costs. Last month, City Hall voted to change the scope of the first phase of the LRT, making drastic change from the original plan, which would have seen the line run all the way down to Shepherd Station and 130th Avenue on the southeast. The cost for this first phase is estimated to be $6.3 billion. It's a huge number, due to mostly the decision to the tunnel underground of the first section of the line from the Eau Claire to Beltline. The Rethink the Green Line advocacy group, consisting of retired engineers, presented the City Council at the vote, concerned that the increased safety and construction risk by using an underground tunnel so near to both Bow and Elbow River, with the group also calling for an independent investigation into the plans for a green line by outside party. This is of course all at the heads of several city council who have carried the baggage of this project for over a decade, with very little actual work to do to show for it. By taking so long to begin the construction and changing the alignments time and again, it just increases the pricing and time to completion and building uncertainty, not only for the use of the line itself, but also for those seeking to own the property where the line will eventually be built. Many have purchased the property looking forward to the train station closer to the southeast neighborhood homes, and now only to find out that they will have to wait until the second phase of the line to see trains running further south than Ogden. It is such a shame. The other major piece of news is the lingering hangover from the recent blanket rezoning approval last month, which have seen a group of hundreds of upset homeowners put forward the lawsuit against the city seeking to overturn the new change of the bylaw on the grounds that the councillors did not listen to Calgarians. We will wait and see how this plays out. I hope you enjoy your summer, and if I can help you with your next real estate move, I'm here anytime you need me. Thank you so much and see you in September.